What's up, hobbies? Welcome again to another Dragon Ball Super content, and today I'm gonna make a deck profile for you guys. You know, as I played the archetype of this God Priest deck, I found two builds in this deck. One that is a skillless aggro, and one is a defensive type aggro that can win with the Erase of a Universe, but it depends on the play. Great Priest is, I think it's not yet that competitive, but it's so fun to play with, and it's so nice to play this because I think it has a lot of potentials, but still lacking cards to boost this deck. But yeah, as I mentioned before, while playing the archetype of this base Great Priest deck, I've come up with two builds with this. So let's start with the Skill-less aggro. So what does this leader do first? Okay, on the front side, it has an permanent ability that all of the energy exhaust of a multicolor god is negated in all areas, and you can only include god battle cards in this deck. And it has an active main. To switch this in rest mode, you can draw one, and you could awaken with 4 or more colors in your energy. You can easily awaken at turn 2 because 2 different multicolors in your energy could awaken this Great Priest. So yeah, that's the only way to awaken this. When there are 4 more colors in your energy, you may switch this card. And up to 2 of your energy to active mode, and add card from your life to your hand till you have 6 left, then flip this card over. Yeah, so that's the only way to awaken. So multicolors god is a must in this deck. Alright, on the awaken side, same skill effect that negate all the energy exhaust scale of god cards in all of your areas. And it has an active battle once per turn. Switch this card to rest mode, draw 1, then choose up to 1 multicolor god card in your hand and use it in a combo. So a free combo multicolor god from your hand in a battle. So this is really great for aggroing or defense, but yeah, we'll see about that later. Alright, so let's get into the battle cards. Alright, sorry, let me just get it piece by piece. Okay, so 4 off this Whis Rejuvenation Support from set 16, that when this card is played, you can choose one god. When this card is played, look up the top 3 cards from top of your deck, choose up to 1 god card among them to your hand, then place the remaining at the bottom of your deck in order. So this is just your basic searcher for early play, and it has an active main limit 1 with 2 energy cost. Place this card in your drop area, choose up to 1 blue Beerus card with energy cost of 2 in your hand, play it, then switch up to 1 of your Great Priest or blue beast card in your leader area into active mode. So if you manage to have second turn you have a Beerus card in your hand, you can use this and just activate main first. You draw 1 and then activate this main in your second turn to restand your leader and play your Beerus 2 cost blue Beerus, and then use again the active main to draw again a card because its active main is not once per turn, so you can abuse it with this Whis. Alright, so 4 of these for an early play. But of course, one of the key cards in this deck is this Whis Calling to Order. That when you combo this, you will search and skillless god card in your deck. Yeah, when this card is played, or your hand, or at the end of the battle, which this card was used in combo from your hand, add up to 1 skillless battle card with energy cost of 2 from your deck or drop area to your hand, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. Additionally, if you use that combo in your opponent's turn, you will play that skillless battle card in rest mode. I usually use this at the defend at the opponent's turn when I think that will be his last turn. So I will use this and search for a skillless card, then play it. So this much likely to combo with this activate battle. So you could activate battle on your opponent's turn, switch this to rest mode, combo this, draw one, and then search for a skillless battle card. I could play that skillless battle card for free. Yeah, the skillless battle card of gods are amazingly high rather than the basic skillless of all other cards. I'll show you later. So yeah, so this is the most important card in your skillless aggro deck. Sorry. Yeah. Alright, the skillless battle cards in these decks are 4 of these Mojito, Angel of Universe Nice. Yes, this is a skillless because you're gonna negate the energy exhaust in all of areas if your leader is a God Priest. So this is a 25k 2-drop skillless. Imagine 25k. Most of the battle cards with 2 costs are 20k attack power, but this has 25k. And you have this Campari, Angel of Universe 3 for another 25k. And of course, some additional from set 14 Piccolo skillless. It's only at, yeah, this is the regular skillless battle cards, 20k 2-drop. Yeah, and this Piccolo is a god, so you can include this in your deck. Alright, what is the best unison for this skillless aggro type? I think for me the best is this Shenron from set 10. It has a permanent that you cannot attack, and if you would lose a marker from attack, you may place 1 card from your life in your drop area instead. So yeah, these are really good unison for this kind of build. It has an +1 active main. You may choose one of your skillless battle card. If you do that, gain double strike for the turn, then draw 1. Imagine after you combo your Whis at the end of your opponent's turn, playing skillless battle card. Then at your turn, you play this Shenron, you buff your skillless battle card with double strike, and you get to draw 1. So imagine 25k double strike. That's a lot of pressure for your opponent. And it has an 0 +/-0 active main. If you have no skillless battle card in play, you may play 1 skillless battle card with energy cost of 2 or less from your drop area. So if your skillless battle card got KO'd, you may play that using your active main 0. So you could basically refill your board with a skillless battle card. And then if you manage to get into the mid or long game, you have a -7 active main. Play all skillless battle card from your drop area. Imagine if all of these in your battle area, you have 4, 8, 11 cards in your battle area, and if it's your turn, then you have 7 markers in this channel. Use the 7, play the 7 skillless battle card, then just play another god card that you can play free from combo, then use the Erase of a Universe. Yeah, possible by this Shenron. So these are very, very good for skillless aggro type deck. Actually, this Shenron is really good for this Great Priest deck. Even in my defense build, I also use this Shenron. Alright, moving on. Of course, if you're aggro, you need to burn your opponent's life. So this is one of a great burning mechanism for your opponent's life. It has an offering. And if you can play this, if you have 1 or more multiple energy, at the end of the battle, which is card was choosing combo from your hand, you may play this card from your drop area. So imagine you can combo it, free combo with this Great Priest, and then just pay 1 red energy, then play it after the battle, and then the offering will trigger. Offering means that your opponents crit a life. If they don't, you're gonna draw 2. So that's a lot of pressure for them, especially on the mid game, especially if your opponent's 4 life. Yeah, they don't want to crit a life. Alright, then you gotta draw 2 cards. So that's a very big pressure for them. Alright, for the negate battle cards, I use 3 of these Vados for a counter play and a Whis for a counter attack. I occasionally use this for counter play or counter attack. I mainly use this just to untap an energy, because when this card was used in combo, you can also use this for a Great Priest to combo if you're defending. You can untap 1 of your energy, and that's a really great card for slightly defending your turn, your opponent's attacks. So, but it has a counter play, and it's also it has a counter attack. Yeah, so a lot of happening with these 2 great negate cards. All right, for another negate battle cards, I use this. This is not a negate. This is a blocker. So if you have one or more multicolor energy when this card is in your hand, is played or used in combo, your opponent choose one card in their hand and discard it. When your opponent plays a battle card using a skill or activates a counter skill, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card and switches to rest mode. So basically, if you manage to play this early game, the auto limit one against counter is really useful, and it also has hand destruction. One of the counter plays is this, that if you have one multicolor energy when the card in your hand is played or used in a combo, your opponent choose one card in their hand and place it at the bottom of your deck. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card with energy cost of 6 or less and place it at the bottom of the deck. So basically, this is a board control and a hand control also. So yeah, this one of the counter plays in your deck. Alright, for the super combos. For the super combos, I use 2 of the elegant resistant hails, which we could get in expansion set 3, and 1 whiz from set 9, that if your leader card is a red or yellow, when you combo with this card, choose up to your opponent's battle card and it gains minus 10,000 power for the turn. So basically, this much of a control for our opponent, but basically you're gonna use this for an arrival because I have an arrival god card here. And for Virus is that when you combo this card, choose up to one your red, blue, multicolor energy and switches to alpha mode. Basically, this is also an for activating your for restanding your energy super combo. So this also came from set 9. So this is the 4 super combo you're gonna use. Of course, this for the drawing power. Alright, for the extra cards, of course, what I'm talking about earlier, Race of University 6. So this is a free active battle that choose up to one of your god cards to get 6,000 power. Just like Kaba's power or awakening that boost your card 6,000. But yeah, the active main that pay 5 energy, deal 1 damage to your opponent for every 2 colors god in your battle area, max damage 2. But if you have 12 or more god, multicolor god in play, you win the game. Sorry, so this is not counted. Sorry, I said earlier, but this is not the multicolor god, so this is not counted in counting all the battle cards. So yeah, but if you manage to play 8, at least you just need to get a few more battle cards to play with, and you can win by having that. But it's basically hard win con, but it's worth a try. Alright, spectate. So of the spectate, this is a counter attack, but it will not negate the attack. That it's just that your leader could be turn into active. So how does this work? So basically, if you want to use your leader on your turn, the active main to get a free combo, you could use, and then when your opponent's first attack, just use this so that your leader will turn active, and then you could use again his active battle for your defense. Just because it's only once per turn, so you could use it once in your turn and then activate this spectate, and then you could use again this battle in your opponent's turn. Right. Staple cards for next is the Sense of Being, of course. Negate for red leaders. Of course, your aggro, so you need Champa. This is of course, your Champa is a god card, so yeah, you could use this. Okay, this is the arrival Virus that I've been talking about, that when this card is played, draw 1 card and just up to 2 of your opponent's battle card in rest mode, and they get minus 10,000 power for the turn. Then active main, choose all of your opponent's battle card in rest mode, they get minus 20,000 power for the turn, and this card gains 5,000 power and triple strike for the turn. So this basically board control is somehow a finisher for the game. Another good Virus card in this deck is this Virus that when this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card and switches to rest mode. And then, when this card's attack and chaos an opponent's battle card, draw 1 card. Switch this card to active mode and place one of your opponent's life at the bottom of their deck. So these are really great pressure that, for example, your opponent just play a free blocker. You could play this on your turn, and if that blocker has no barrier, you could play this and then attack it and then kill it, and then your opponent's gonna take a life, put it in your opponent's deck, and then draw 1 card. A lot of happening in this, and these are really great card. Of course, the SCR card for this deck is this, that you could also, this SCR is good for offense and defense, because offense yes, you could play this in your offense with active main or active battle. Yeah, and this is the god card, so this is a legit for this deck, and I think this is the best SCR for this deck, I think. So yeah, this is and you can also get your opponent's unison for example, the unison of your opponent is so very annoying. You could, on your turn, you could activate this battle, Spirit Boost of 2, get their unison. Or you can use this on your opponent's turn, that when you play this card, your opponent can only attack one more time for the turn. No, your opponent can attack with battle cards for a turn, but their leader and unison can still attack. But if you're gonna manage to get their unison, then the only card they can attack is their leader. So yeah, this is the offense Skillless Rush, Skill-less AGGRO for the Great Priest deck. Now I'm just gonna pause the video for a while, and then I'm gonna show you the defense cards in this deck. So I'm just gonna change a little cards and show you what I'm removing, and show you all the cards that they replace it. Alright, so just take just pause it for a while. So yeah, guys, I've taken all some cards from this deck, and I'm showing you what cards I'm gonna replace. Basically, this is the same. Most of the cards are the same in this deck. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you what I replace in this deck. Alright, first thing I'm gonna show you what I remove. Remove all the Whis, because you won't be needing this anymore. You don't need to search for because you just need to search this Whis using this, but you're not gonna search. That's your Skillless battle cards. So take out this. Take one of the Conic Angel of Universe 4 with the offering. So just this is gonna need 3. Lessen your Skillless battle cards. Remove all the Piccolos. Remove 2 of these Angel of Universe 3, and Universe 9. Remove 1. Lessen your Shenron Unison, because you're not much of an. This is just an early turn for this deck. And lessen your Champa, because you're not gonna do some aggro, so just using your Champa for end game. Alright, what the cards I've added in this deck. So you're gonna add the Beerus card, because it's a great card. Add Margarita for another defense, because this auto, the limit one for the counter plays for your opponents, really good. Also add one Kuso for a counterplay board control in your opponents. Now you need this Great Priest card for the Unison, because you could also combo a God card from your hand with one combo cost. So that's if you manage to combo some God cards in your hand, one cost is really great, and you could untap one of your energy. So yeah, and this also great remover for the deck. So yeah, adding this Unison, and then adding this counter that if your leader card is red, you choose one of your yellow card in your hand and place it in your drop area, negate the counter attack. So basically, just when you're ending the game. Of course, the counter plays Zamasu, a really great early game counter, and this card is so great. Even though they errata that they cannot target Unison card, but still great for an early turn, and you don't have an energy exhaust in this, so yeah, great card. And to have this SS Rose, Goku Black, Divine Prosperity for another counter attack. So this is just so great that when you play this card from your hand during your opponent's turn, choose one of your opponent's. If your opponent has 0 more energy, choose out of your opponent's battle card rest mode and place it in their energy. Of course, you're not gonna do that. You're just gonna do if your opponent has 2 or more energy, choose up to 2 of your opponent's blue energy and switch them to active. Choose up to 2 of your blue energy and switch them to active mode. So basically, this is a great card. Just counter your opponent's attack and play this. And of course, one of the other great counter plays is this. It has an Aegis, blue-yellow, then you got to draw 2 cards when you activate these Aegis. And if your opponent if the battle card being played has energy cost 5 or less, negate its skill for the turn. So yeah, basically you're just gonna play defense on this deck. You're not gonna, yeah, you could go aggro with an early play of Shannon, but basically you're just gonna play defense in this deck. So basically, eventually you might get to win with this Intercept Universe, but it's so slow. But yeah, the idea of this deck is just to play defense, get to know your opponent's game style, and yeah, because all of your god cards is not that so this is the only god cards that has a low attack power. But the other god cards, especially this, that when you counterplay has a 19k. Also the Margarita, no, the Kusu has a 15k. So yeah, this plays the opposite of the other decks I've shown you earlier, the aggro. So you see, basically this is just a defense type. You're just gonna play defense on this deck until you can assure your win when you attack with your opponent. Alright guys, the only counter to this deck, and this is so sad, this is really sad, for if this Great Priest make it to the meta, the only counter for this deck, especially in his ability, is the Unison Bardock, the green, that when your opponent combo, when your opponent combo, you can choose one of their combo battle area and remove it from the combo area. So that's so sad. That's a sad counter. Yeah, me when I play test the archetype of this Great Priest with my friends, and yeah, my friend running a green Broly deck and it has that Unison, so I cannot do anything anymore with that. So that's why I managed to came up with the defense type build, so that I just play defense in his attacks, so that I could still play some battle cards, get some Aegis and some draw power, and basically just want to attack that Unison before I use the combo, or sometimes I'm just gonna use the combo, bait their Unison's leader skill, that Bardock, and then just play another card in the process. But yeah, so it's still a hard counter for Great Priest, that Bardock Unison. But yeah, I hope I managed to help you with some ideas with the Great Priest deck. I know a lot of the community are talking about this deck, and I just want to share my ideas with you. Sorry it's kind of long, because I've tackled two different kind of decks in this, two different kind of playstyle with this Great Priest that managed to come up. But I hope I did manage to give you an idea, or I hope Bandai will give us support for this Great Priest. I think this Angels Gods deck is good, and maybe soon they'll we can see this Great Priest in meta. But right now I think it's most likely to play it casually, or having fun with it. Come on, a casual game with your friends. The deck is fun to play with. Yeah, it's not that kind of meta, but still fun to play with. So thank you guys for watching. I hope I give you an idea, or if you have any more ideas regarding this Priest deck, you can comment down below. I think I'm having another another deck idea with this, but I still need to compromise my mind to build it. So, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the likes you've given to me, and subscribe more for more deck profiles in this channel. Thank you guys again. Bye.